We're all looking for that work-life balance. But as Janet Kingsford says, balance is not something you find, it's something you create. As entrepreneurs and business owners, the one thing that we all want is more time. But not more time for us to work or worry. We want freedom from work and worry. Time to focus on what's most important in our lives. So how can we run a wildly successful business and still have time to enjoy the fruits of our life?
It's no secret that attention spans online are at an all-time low. There are over 1.4 billion pages on the web today and more media being uploaded and consumed than ever before. And based on a statistic by the Nielsen Group, e-commerce sales worldwide toppled 1.5 trillion in the last 12 months. In fact, the average time a visitor spends on a website is only around 20 seconds. So when attention span is so low and the competition is so fierce, how do you begin to grow and build engagement with your audience so they know, like, and trust you and will ultimately buy from you? Hi, my name is Casey Zeman, best-selling author of the book Build Your Audience with Live Video and founder of EasyWebinar. I've worked with authors, experts, consultants, Fortune 500 companies, and entrepreneurs for the last 4 years, helping them build engaged audiences of raving fans who seek out their products and services. And during that time, the one thing I've seen proven over and over again is it doesn't matter if you are a huge Fortune 500 company or an entrepreneur just starting out. Unless you can build a strong connection with your audience and get them to know, like, and trust you, you are dead in the water. The good news is there is one thing that takes the age-old principles of trust, engagement, and value and essentially puts them on steroids, allowing you to grow an audience of engaged followers quicker than anything else. In fact, since my start online, this one thing has always helped me to triple my business growth, become an authority, and make more money online year after year. So what is this one thing? It's using the power of webinars to position you as an expert, build trust with your prospects, and sell your products and services all in one fell swoop, and in the shortest time possible. In fact, we asked 30 of the top marketing companies what their favorite methods were for generating leads and sales in their business. And unanimously, they all said that webinars were hands down one of the most important strategies in their business. But despite their obvious power, many people still don't use webinars in their business due to the fact that it can be overwhelming and time-consuming trying to piece together the many different technical tools needed to set them up and make them effective. So it's no wonder that most people give up before they see dramatic business growth that webinars can provide. Thankfully, the next generation of webinars are interactive, hugely engaging, and largely automated, and now easy to set up. In fact, these 2.0 webinars have been proven to outperform old clunky systems by 25%. They make it easier and more enticing for people to register, which means you get a bigger audience with less effort. And they make that audience far more profitable for you by providing dramatically upgraded engagement that ensures your audience stays focused and excited to buy. And the great news is now anyone can easily create and run these upgraded webinars and benefit from the results. Introducing the all-in-one live and automated webinar 2.0 platform, EasyWebinar. EasyWebinar is the most powerful event marketing software available today, easily creating beautiful, high-converting, and profitable event funnels within minutes. Most webinar platforms do live events or automated events, but not both in one. EasyWebinar's customizable and responsive templates are click-button simple and can stream in-person live events along with pre-recorded video played in real time to create the ultimate mix of engagement and automation. Whether you're doing one-time or recurring live or automated events, EasyWebinar is the platform that can handle everything and make it push-button simple.
That was easy.
You see, EasyWebinar was built from the ground up to do 3 things. Get more registrants and leads for your events, convert more of those registrants to attendees, and generate a higher percentage of buyers and strong communities than any other platform around. So with that being said, let's show you some of the groundbreaking features of EasyWebinar and how they can grow your business largely on autopilot. With EasyWebinar, you can create entire high-converting webinar funnels with pre-built templates in minutes with just a few clicks. This means you can get started immediately without having to hire a coder or designer and set up a funnel that is proven to create registrants and turn them into attendees and buyers. This means less effort, but more profit for you. You can also run an event once and immediately publish it as an automated recurring webinar that plays in real time, which can continue to make you money day after day. This means that with just a few clicks, you can save and publish your best and most engaged webinars and automatically repeat it in multiple time zones and at multiple times over and over for maximum profit. With EasyWebinar, you can deliver buy now buttons, questions, PDFs, and other interactive actions at any given moment during the event. These are known as timed events. Timed events can bring an even deeper sense of engagement, which means your prospects stay longer. And the longer they stay, the more likely they are to turn into buyers. With EasyWebinar's advanced analytic area, you can track every step your registrant makes in real time. You know whether they attend the event, how long they stay, any actions they take, such as clicking a link, buy now button, or a download, or even if they ask a question. Live webinars create the highest engagement, which in turn produce the greatest sales. Therefore, we've integrated with one of the most reliable streaming platforms online, YouTube Live and Google Hangouts. What does this mean for you? You'll have peace of mind knowing your live events will play without fear of dropping out due to a poor live stream. Google and YouTube houses billions of pieces of content daily, so no matter if you have 100 people watching or 10,000, the streaming platform can handle it. Plus, we aren't a Google Hangout plugin like some of our competitors, which means that we aren't held to the constraints that Google can apply, such as publicly streaming out events that you would rather have private. The bottom line is we give you the best of both worlds, reliability and flexibility to run your perfect event. Want to use your own landing pages or allow your audience to register from anywhere? Every event or webinar you create, EasyWebinar will conveniently create a dynamic registration box widget that can be placed anywhere you choose. On your own site, on a friend's site, or inside your favorite page building software like Leadpages or OptimizePress. And that's just the start of the awesome power of EasyWebinar. With EasyWebinar, you also get our social share feature, which brings in an additional 15% of viral traffic. One-click Facebook and automatic email registration to increase conversions. SMS and Skype integration for better follow-up and more attendees. Built-in email notification and autoresponder integration. We integrate with all the top autoresponders such as Aweber, MailChimp, Constant Contact, Infusionsoft, and Entreport. Infusionsoft API integration for adding tags to actions performed during the webinar. A trackable built-in chat box or third-party chat integration. Third-party pixel tracking to follow your Facebook ads, Google ads, and LinkedIn ads. Clone your most high-converting event funnels over and over again to save yourself time and replicate your most successful webinars. The new and continuously added template library full of proven high-converting templates. Plus, much, much more. So if you are an author, content expert, entrepreneur, marketer, thought leader, or service provider, and are looking to quickly build an engaged following, dramatically boost authority in sales and profits in your business, then EasyWebinar is for you. And we are confident by now that you can see just how incredibly powerful EasyWebinar is. And when you think about the fact that EasyWebinar creates the most highly engaging and effective marketing funnels on the planet that can stream out profit and authority boosting live events, automated events, replays, and more with no technical hassle, we are confident that we could charge thousands of dollars a year for this one-stop solution, just like many of our competitors do, even though they only provide a fraction of the power of EasyWebinar. And because you get access to our newest version of EasyWebinar, which includes a brand new event template funnel library, free upgrades for life, and no limits to the number of events or sites you use it on or attendees, just one event run through EasyWebinar could easily recoup that investment and more. Especially considering that other software like GoToWebinar, which only does live events, charges over $6,000 a year and limits you to only 1,000 live attendees. And while we can't pretend to know how much money you will make because we don't know you or your business, it's very likely, just like several of our existing customers, that you could easily earn back the investment you spend on EasyWebinar many times over within your first event, live or automated.
And I still remember the day that I came home and I saw Eric sitting on the couch watching Casey's videos from his video funnel. And he said, I think I want to invest in EasyWebinar. This seems like a great idea. We can automate our webinars. And I remember looking at him and saying, are you serious? I had no idea what it was going to do for our lives, but it has completely transformed our business, where now instead of having to do live webinars all the time, now we're able to put together a quality automated webinar webinar that can allow people to view it on their own time. We can interact. It's just amazing to see what's become of it.
Love about EasyWebinar, and in fact, I don't know if I met, Casey and I had coffee just a couple of days ago in an area of Los Angeles. I don't know if you remember I mentioned this to you, but I'll give it last weekend, for example.
Yeah.
Literally last weekend, I thought I'm just going to turn on EasyWebinar for the weekend, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I emailed my list on the Thursday saying I'm just going to do something this weekend only. And talking to results, I made $4,000 a day on the Friday, the Saturday, and Sunday simply by one email to my list about this thing I was doing at the weekend. Wow. So that's extra 12 grand,
right?
Just for one email.
Just for turning it on.
And that's being super conservative. When I have a new webinar, I always hesitate saying this because I hope it doesn't sound ostentatious, but I'll easily make 5 figures a day emailing my list about a new webinar that I'm doing.
Wow.
So the results, I think, are tremendous. And I often, when I see Casey, I'll say, thank you so much for creating this software.
The first webinar made, Casey, now it's up to like $14,000.
I have to tell you, we brag about your tool over and over again in my webinar course. It's like the recommended tool. So I'm so glad to be a part of this and get to share all my tips and secrets to webinar.
To continually do a webinar and continue earning from that is powerful.
So in the last 10 days, and what I love is how trackable this is, we've done 14 sales directly on the EasyWebinar platform. So that means they went from that streaming webinar and made a purchase of Podcaster's Paradise, which resulted in over $16,000 of revenue.
It felt like a missing link to me. Like, why wasn't I selling and using webinars and the power of video to actually connect with my audience while actually selling them a product?
Each and every day, auto webinars are a very big part of both those businesses. And across those two businesses, automated webinars probably bring in at least 15 to 20,000 in sales a day across those two brands combined. So very big, revenue generator for us. Yeah, we're using EasyWebinar for all of those.
For all those?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not always like that. Things are really firing right now. So don't think that's like for the last 5 years that's been the case. I mean, there's ups and downs.
Otherwise, you'd have 20 lamps behind you, right?
Exactly. I'd be a lamp hoarder.
That's why I like working with you, Casey, because I trust you.
Yeah.
I'm putting a lot on the line doing automated webinars and putting a lot of faith in the software, between my business, my employees, my family, all the stuff we have.
Yeah.
And to me, it's got to be a guy I trust. And you, my friend, are the goods. And it's such a great business model. You get to write, you get to engage, you get to do videos, you get to do the automated webinars, the conversion's happening by itself. You're building a community, you're selling products. Between that and you wrap it up with a sequence and a model that works and converts like an automated webinar using EasyWebinar. Hell!
It's good when the mic distorts too when you say it. That's actually.
You like that when I just get it? I get really excited. Yeah. But you get that. That's the magic.
Now, it's our mission to give as many people as possible the opportunity to benefit from the power of EasyWebinar. So, for a limited time, we've decided to do something very special so that as many of you can benefit as possible. After much deliberation, we've decided to drop the price by a huge $200 to only $497 a year. This includes lifetime access to the entire EasyWebinar suite of features, all future updates we make, and the ability to run unlimited events to an unlimited number of attendees on as many personal sites as you choose. And where our supposed competition will make you pay additional costs to get access to automated webinar functionality, we give it to you for free. Why? Because to us, our customers are everything. Therefore, you deserve everything. Full access to the entire EasyWebinar software, including upgrades for life, unlimited attendees and events, makes this tiny investment of just $497 per year an absolute must-have, no-brainer for your business. With lifetime access, future upgrades, bonuses, training, and more. And to make sure there's absolutely no risk for you, we've also provided an unconditional 100% money-back guarantee. So if you don't love EasyWebinar and think it's worth many times what you pay for it, we will happily refund your money, no questions asked.